Hey guys, this is Tyforce Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Darth Vader versus Obito Uchiha. Oh my, I have been waiting for this one. This has been a matchup that has kind of grown on me, like, over time. When I first heard about it, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But then, like, as time progressed, I started looking at this matchup more fondly, and, oh man, and only to realize, oh, this isn't just Obi-Wan versus Kakashi 2.0. This is Obi-Wan versus Kakashi, but it's evil, and it's close. Because, let me put it this way. Darth Vader, if you include all the legend stuff, has the very clear, like, stat advantage. He's got, just better firepower, better speed, that kind of stuff, even with Obito in the Ten Tails form. But Obito, on the other hand, has better hacks. He can, like, rip people's souls out. He can, well, theoretically, I don't think he's ever done it in the show, but then again, look at me, I'm still reacting to Naruto Shippuden, and I'm still watching this episode of Death Battle, because it's not the first time. I watched the Naruto versus Ichigo episode before I even started watching Naruto at all, and yeah, but anyway, even with the Ten Tails form, like, Obito still has a stat disadvantage, but he has better hacks, like sucking Vader into Kamui, or the truth-seeking orbs and stuff like that. Just a lot of stuff that could pretty instantly kill Vader, but at the same time, Vader has the Force and could instantly kill him back. And it's going to come down to, like, a stat advantage. And in terms of stats, because Vader has the advantage, I think he can, like, outmaneuver most of Obito's hacks. At least I think so. And this is, of course, going by if they're even using legends, which I think they are. I mean, they've used legends for other pretty much every Star Wars battle, now that I think about it. Like, Boba Fett won because of legend stuff, and then we got Obi-Wan. I'm not sure if most of that was legends, but considering they brought up the black hole feat, that's something I think could only happen in legends. So, yeah, and then, of course, there's all the nonsense that Yoda could do, so, yeah, then again, Yoda still lost that one, but then again, it was Kingdom Hearts Mickey, so yeah. But anyway, I am going to be rooting for my boy Darth Vader, simply because I don't have that much of an attachment to Obito yet. Like I said, I'm still going through Naruto Shippuden, and I believe, like, yeah, I just ended off on, Gaara, Naruto, and the third Tsuchikage defeating the third Mizukage, or the second Mizukage, I should say. I think it's the second Mizukage, right? Like, the guy with the giant clam. But yeah, like, I think, like, Toby is a really good villain. It's just I have yet to form that much of an attachment, despite him being around for a long time now. And considering, like, I haven't even gotten to his reveal that he's Obito, yeah, I know who it is. I knew about that before I even started watching Naruto. I knew it was Obito behind all that. And, like, I know a lot of stuff about Naruto and all that. It's just, I have yet to see a lot of it. But, yeah, but I have much more of an attachment to Darth Vader, and that's who I'm going to be rooting for. Let's see what the analysis actually does before we get into that. But, yeah, this is going to be a really hype fight. So, yeah, let's just jump right in. We'll start things up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Brandon Yates.
Oh, okay.
Again?
Yeah, again? Alright. Alright.
Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith.
Obito Uchiha, secret leader of the Akatsuki.
Prime examples of how you could die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
Yeah. They share a lot of
And it's our job to
similarities.
analyze their
Weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Okay. Let's go with Darth Vader.
A long time ago in a galaxy
Of course, gotta start it off
far
like that.
away, the Iron Fist of the Galactic Empire ruled everything.
All thanks to the super powerful super murderer Darth Vader. But beneath his spooky mask lay the husk of former nice guy Anakin Skywalker.
As a child among the harsh wastes of
Dislikes
Tatooine,
Jedi
Anakin
himself,
longed to one
and of
day
course,
free his
sand.
fellow
It's
slaves
coarse,
as
rough,
the
and irritating. It's
Jedi.
everywhere.
Lucky
Yeah.
for him, he met Qui-Gon Jinn.
Thankfully,
Jedi
the
who believes
episode
no
3
alien
is,
was
like, my
chosen
favorite
one
Star
to
Wars
bring
movie
balance
ever,
to the
so...
Force. No pressure, right?
And
So
the
he took
prequels are
wondrous
great. I
wings
don't
to
care
become the
who
puppet
says
he never
otherwise.
had. Or so was the plan.
Yeah. Instead, his father figure became
Qui-Gon's
Palpatine,
apprentice
so...
became Anakin's mentor. But while Anakin sought a father figure, Obi-Wan saw him as more of a brother.
Right,
I'm sure
yeah.
that won't cause any awkward tension
Surely not.
Drama and trauma aside, Anakin quickly became
Drama
a
and
powerful
trauma,
Jedi.
oh wow.
He excelled in lightsaber combat and the Force, an energy field that binds all living things together.
The Force lets Jedi move stuff with their
Yeah, and I
mind,
don't think,
fend
like,
off
Force
mental
versus
attacks,
chakra
predict
is really
the
going to
future, and
be as much
people
a
believe
prominent
these aren't the
thing like
droids
it
they're
was in
looking for.
Obi-Wan versus
They're
Kakashi,
basically
because
space wizards
the
with
Ten
Through
Tails has
rigorous
nearly
training
infinite
and a
chakra.
noticeable natural talent, Anakin was particularly
Current
skilled
canon
in
takes
Form 5 lightsaber fighting
precedence.
styles, Xian and Jem Su.
I think that
Also
might be the
known as
death
the
nail.
Way of the
Oh
Great
no.
Dragon. You know that big sand dragon Mando blew
Look.
up from the inside? Yeah, make that a lightsaber.
Form
Since
5
they're
is
focusing more on
incredibly
canon than the
well-suited for
legends,
defending against lightsaber and blaster alike. It focuses on blending parries with devastating counterattacks,
Oh no.
aiming to win duels
We'll
through
see how the
overwhelming
analysis
aggression.
goes, but I'll get my
Perfect for
thoughts
the
on that
Padawan
later.
who just bulldozed
Um,
his way through training to become a Jedi Knight.
Even as a newly knighted Jedi, Anakin could keep up with some of the most experienced Jedi Masters and Sith Lords of his time.
But he had plenty of other problems to deal with, like his late-blooming rebellious teenage angst. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't just throw a kid into space monk school and expect him to forget everyone he ever cared
Right,
about, right?
he was too
Well,
old.
apparently
That's why they
what
start
he
him
was
as
supposed to
babies.
do.
The life of a Jedi can be
Anyway.
difficult and cold, something Anakin could not accept. And so, rather than let his secret wife die in childbirth, he was seduced to the dark side through the promise of power.
And so began his Jedi
the power to
kill
save his
streak
wife.
until
I should
Obi-Wan
probably
gave him a
elaborate on that.
glorious lava bath. How refreshing.
But
It
thanks
didn't
to
even
his
save her in
Sith
the end.
Master Palpatine, our young warrior was saved, reborn, rebuilt. He was now Darth Vader.
Vader is a
I haven't even brought up how-
Everyone knows it, and they're
Yeah.
terrified of him.
Sort it out.
I mean,
All
just
I am
look at the
surrounded
guy.
by is
As
fear
impressive as his armor
and
appears,
dead men.
You might be surprised by its quirks. See, while the Jedi
Yeah.
view the Force as an ally, the Sith see it as a tool from which they draw power through passion and emotion. Most potently, negative emotions. Palpatine trained Vader by not only making him believe he killed his wife, but also ensuring he would never forget the monstrous machine he had become.
By making the suit suck acid. and
Right.
piss him
The
off.
suit looks
Seriously,
cool.
Vader
It is
hates
completely
the suit.
Armor
impractical.
would beep at random times just to annoy
Yeah.
him, and the life support system was outdated from the start. Sometimes it would even turn off for several minutes.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem good for someone with burnt up lungs.
And it was so heavy and clunky that he could barely walk, sometimes even resorting to moving himself with the Force.
Oh man, I knew Palpy was evil, but I never knew he was such a dick.
Yeah.
Well, despite
Yeah.
these issues, the armor fulfilled its true purpose. Crafting
Yeah,
Darth
like,
Vader
yeah,
into the
Palpatine
equivalent
made
of
it
a
with
slasher movie villain
specifically to be
commanding the
flawed,
Galactic Army.
so
Nobody
Vader
wants to
could
mess
know.
with him.
Well,
Thanks to
just
the
for
dark
one,
side of the
he's
Force,
still
he
a
can make
monster,
maelstroms that blast everything
and
away,
so he
or
could never
barriers
really
that
grow
shield
powerful
from
enough
all
to
sorts
defeat
of attacks,
Palpatine.
and choke anything that's even a minor inconvenience. Hell, sometimes he skips straight to crushing your lungs.
Right?
One time,
Yeah.
A droid named I-5 tried to kill Vader with a laser stated to move 300,000
Oh.
kilometers per second. That's light speed, and Vader
Oh.
easily
Okay. So
blocked it.
he's
And for
already
as much
light speed.
bullshit as
Okay.
Palpatine threw at him, Vader was tough enough and stubborn enough to push through it.
Palpatine knew that Vader would eventually try to kill him and take over the Empire. It's
Yeah.
how the Sith work.
Yeah, that's
So
how
he
Sith
constantly
operate.
fanned Vader's hatred by sending assassins after him to make sure he was still worthy of being his apprentice.
Oh, that's nothing. One time, he blasted off most of Vader's robo limbs, destroyed his armor, dropped him back on the lava planet, and told him to make his way back without the Force.
An impossible task, yet one Vader
And yet he did it
accomplished.
anyway.
'Cause he really,
Yikes.
really wants to kill Palpatine.
And that hatred
Yeah,
is
no kidding.
apparently useful in keeping Force wielders alive, and has sustained many Sith in conditions that would otherwise kill them.
I'm sorry, Liam Neeson. You should have hated a little more.
Vader has killed hundreds, possibly thousands of Jedi, including Obi-Wan himself. He's fought entire armies on his own, and even taken on monsters the size of mountains.
He's so unstoppable, an assassin droid hired to kill him quit the job because he calculated that Vader
Yeah.
was impossible to kill.
Yeah.
Ewok material
Oof.
from the old Legends canon, a real deep cut, we know. Lesser
Oh,
dark
okay.
side users like the Night Sister Chiral overpowered the Sun Star, an ancient artifact capable of shifting moons. A feat which would require energy worth over 12 septillion tons
Oh.
of TNT.
That's 25 4 zeros. But
Yikes.
if you want something more recent, here's a planet blowing up while Vader was on it, and he's fine.
Thanks to
He
both
just
his
fine.
incredible power and the mercy and trust of his secret son, Vader would eventually avenge the atrocities of Palpatine. Even more important, he finally saved someone he loved. Ultimately, Anakin Skywalker truly did bring balance to the Force.
In a roundabout way, but yeah, he did. He was the chosen one all
the leader
along.
of the Hidden Leaf Village and their strongest
But now with
ninja,
Obito.
respected and loved by all. Though few have attained this title, many have strived for it.
One such striver, sadly lacking in parents, wanted
Yeah.
to both help people and be acknowledged by the rest of the village. And what better way to do that than having your face carved into a mountain? If you think I'm talking about Naruto, guess again.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the story of Obito
What do you know?
Uchiha.
Naruto is a
Obito
mirror of
unfortunately
Obito,
lacked the natural
like,
talent for ninja arts attributed to his
which makes him
bloodline.
prime
So he
material
signed up
for the
ninja
Talk No
school and eventually
Jutsu.
joined a team with his rival Kakashi, his crush Rin, and their leader Minato. Where do you think I could get into a ninja school like that?
Not one that teaches
Man,
you to harness
man, this is
form of
so
chakra,
familiar.
a limited
It's
form
almost
of
like there have
physical
been
and
multiple
spiritual
teams who are
energy
like
exists
that.
inside all human beings and, naturally, can be
Like, we got the
weaponized.
three
He can use
Sanin,
it
who
to
are
run up
basically,
walls and make clothes
yeah.
of himself.
Then
But even better,
you got
blow
Minato's
shit up.
team, and then we
This
got
is
Kakashi's
ninjutsu.
team.
Among its many techniques include
yeah.
elemental attacks, and the Uchiha specialize in all things fire.
Big fireballs, small fireballs, waves of fire, columns of fire. You name it, they've got it.
Wow, they
So
included
when
the
Ninja
limited
World War III
Tsukuyomi?
came along, it
Alright,
totally made
like,
sense to get this
that's
fire
not
to
exactly
involve at the
canon, but
age of
whatever.
11. Yikes. Well, lucky for Obito, he had one
If
more
I'm
super
remembering,
weapon up his
yeah,
sleeve.
the limited
Or,
Tsukuyomi
I
is like
suck it.
the thing they
Sharingan.
used in
The
the
Sharingan grants
the Road to
extremely
Ninja
precise
movie.
vision, allowing someone to see the flow of chakra, predict an enemy's attacks, cast a variety of genjutsu illusions, and even break out of said illusions.
Too bad he didn't get to use the red eyes much.
Right, yeah,
10
because
minutes after he got the
Yeah.
things, he got smushed under a big rock. What a way to go! But since he wasn't expecting to use his super eyes anymore, he handed one off to Kakashi.
Yep.
And then he died.
uh,
The end.
the end,
Just kidding.
or so we thought.
Miraculously, Obito survived long enough to be rescued by another Uchiha, the legendary Madara. Madara granted Obito a new body, regenerating the limbs he'd lost.
You're probably thinking, oh, what a swell guy.
yeah,
Except he
no.
was not. Madara was
Yeah,
brewing some plans
Madara-
for world
Ma-
domination and
yeah.
needed a pawn to carry them out. So he tricked
Madara
Obito
is the
into
big
watching
bad. I don't
Kakashi
care about
kill
Ukage.
Rin, making him fall
Madara
victim
is
to
the big
Uchiha's
bad.
curse of hatred.
Within the Uchiha clan, there exists an ideal of being extremely devoted to love. It has
Right,
been
yeah.
speculated that if a particularly powerful Uchiha loses someone important to them,
Mm-hmm.
that love will be replaced with an all-consuming hatred. This is how Obito
Yeah.
awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan.
There we
Or
go.
Red Eye 2.0. The Mangekyo gave him a new jutsu called Kamui. With it, he can suck his foes into another dimension and leave them there to die. He can even hide weapons in there until he needs them, like his gun by fan. But even better, he can phase through stuff.
Well, not quite. Kamui gives Obito the power to move through objects in a manner that's similar to the common phasing superpower akin to the Flash or Kitty Pryde. In reality,
okay.
It's much more complex, as Obito is actually teleporting parts of his body into the Kamui dimension whenever they overlap with other matter. See,
Right,
there's
yeah.
his body parts right there.
Well, if it looks like a duck and talks like a duck,
Robo
it's
Goose.
phasing.
Or
That's
whatever
up.
it was named.
Yeah. Way later
all
on,
right
he
then.
also got another super eye. Man, he's really swapping these things around like a Prime sub on Twitch.
This Renegon grants Obito the power of the six paths, giving him some nifty abilities like controlling gravity with the Deva path, ripping out souls with the human path, and summoning giant monsters with the
Right,
animal
yeah.
With
Oof.
all of the awful stuff he'd gone through, Obito realized that the ninja world was corrupt to its core. His dream of everyone being happy and working together was never gonna happen. So instead, he agreed to carry out Madara's Giga Brain plan to control everything.
Donning
Yeah.
masks and multiple personas, he recruited a
Yeah,
number
Toby
of
was
rogue
fun.
shinobi to form the
Toby was a
Akatsuki
good
terrorist
boy.
group and kicked off Ninja World War IV. All
Yeah.
to revive the monstrous Ten Tails.
I know what you're thinking. Wasn't the whole point of this to stop war in the first place? And that's a very good question. And
Anyway,
the Ten
yeah.
A living mass of near inexhaustible chakra, the Ten Tails possesses tremendous power.
I think
It can
it's just
create
because he knew,
massive
yeah, the
thunderstorms
nations
of
are gonna
courage,
fight me
multiple
over this.
clones of itself, and the
Might as well
devastating
start.
tailed beast bomb.
forget.
Ah.
That's basically a super nuke. This chakra ball is so explosive, it can eclipse continents and reduce mountains to dust.
Comparing the surface area of this blast to the surrounding mountains.
Oh, okay,
dispersing
let's
that
figure this
much
out.
mass within a fraction of a second must have yielded a kinetic energy worth over 13
Oh.
septillion tons of TNT.
Oh.
That's 24 zeros. Again,
That's slightly
Obito
stronger
wanted
than
that
the
power
one
for
they gave
himself
for
and was
Vader.
willing to throw hands with anyone to get it.
Oh, no.
He's held up against master ninjas like Kakashi,
Okay.
Minato, and even Naruto in his monster energy drink form, which could outmaneuver the fastest attack from the light-speed Raikage.
And he far surpassed all of them when he finally sealed the Ten Tails within himself, becoming its Jinchuriki.
And then the Ten
This
Tails
little
Jinchuriki.
makeover granted him unlimited flight, power,
Okay.
rivaling the legendary Sage of Six Paths,
Immunity.
and the
Okay,
truth-seeking
combo skills will be used in
warriors.
other ways. Okay.
These special little bowling balls can shapeshift into any form the user wants, like a staff, giant arms, an umbrella thing, or this crazy spiral blade that apparently helped shape the whole world.
Oh,
holy
okay.
shit, it's huge.
Oh,
The truth-seeking
alright.
orbs can completely disintegrate anything they touch at both a molecular and spiritual level.
Ah,
Only
yeah.
those with the power of the Six Paths can resist their effects.
Plus, with the Mangle monster in his system, Obito's regeneration got amped to the point where he could survive having half of his body control Alt to lead it away. All cards in his hand, he was ready for the final stages of the Giga Plan.
He summoned the God Tree and prepared to launch the Infinite Tsukuyomi, a
Ah,
powerful illusion
yeah.
that trapped the entire world in a never-ending dream, free of conflict and sorrow.
But the violent cruelty of the ninja world could only quiver in fear when the anime protagonist walked in the room.
Of course.
After getting one-two'd by some talk no jutsu,
Yeah, there we
Obito
go.
saw within
Uh-huh.
Naruto the spirit of his former self. Someone who was always
Yeah,
trying
Naruto
to help
tends
others,
to do that.
And they'd say his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Yeah, of course.
Obito joined Naruto and Kakashi in saving the world, giving his life.
Look, if he doesn't beat you up with a
And in his
Rasengan,
last
he's going to
moments,
talk
he
no
trusted
jutsu
them
you
with
into
reaching the dream
committing
he had so
suicide.
long ago.
That tends to be how
become
things go.
Hokage, of which they both succeeded.
Though he may have lost his ninja way, Obito Uchiha overcame his hatred and helped realize the
Thanks,
world he
Obito.
wanted.
You gave us Boruto.
Again?
Anyway.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Okay.
Actually, he will because we love him. This
Eh,
episode
yeah.
is Battle sponsored by
But
Brandon
anyway,
Dive into the thrilling world of versus
Yeah, I
music
think
as
Vader's
Brando
gonna
brings
lose.
hypothetical matchups to life through his
I'm still
commissioned
rooting for him.
compositions.
I'm still
Brandon is
rooting
one
for
of the
my boy.
composers
I am
behind Death
hoping
Battle,
against
bringing the awesome
hope.
tunes you love to rock out to.
But
Hollow Dreams,
since
Princess
the
of
stat
Pride, Ticket
advantage
Tomorrow,
is
some of
no
our all-time
longer,
breaks. In fact, he composed the track for
you
this
know,
very episode.
obviously in
Please
Vader's
support Brandon's
favor.
work and enjoy more of his music by subscribing
Yeah,
to his channel and following him on Spotify.
Have you ever had a matchup that you want to see on the show and you just wish you had the music track for it?
Well, fans of
So,
Death Battle have been loving Brandon's
yeah,
records of commissioned
and without
tracks for
that
years.
big
Everything from
stat
hard rock
advantage
to
that
jazz
Vader
to
would normally
electronic to
have,
orchestral choirs.
And because Brandon is literally one
like,
of the
the
main
hacks are
composers
gonna
of this
matter
show,
a whole
every
lot
track
more.
He makes sounds straight out
And
of Death
so,
Battle itself.
Love
yeah,
the music from Death Battle?
Obito
Then
now
don't
has
wait.
a
Subscribe to
way
Brandon
more
Yates'
than decent
YouTube
chance
and
of
follow him
winning
on
this.
Spotify right
Even more
away.
than I think he already had.
All right, the combatants
Okay,
are
but
set
anyway,
and data through
let's
all
get into the fight
possibilities.
because just from
It's
the preview I
time
saw,
for a Death
oh my,
Battle!
okay. Alright, let's do this. I forgot to sync with Boomstick, but whatever. I already synced with Wiz at the beginning.
Your fear, your anger, and a power. I will be taking it. That power will save this cursed world.
I also like how, like, I mean,
You'll
he's,
have to pry it from my cold.
they're using the Madara voice right now because he's still under the mask. So,
What?
and they're making Darth Vader look really intimidating here.
All too easy. I expected more. I won't disappoint.
I've watched this preview so many times. But yeah, alright. Yeah, good luck. I think it's safe to say that base Obito doesn't really stand a chance against regular Vader, so... Or rather, base Obito doesn't stand a chance against Vader, just in general, I should say. It's that Ten-Tail Sword that's gonna give Vader a whole lot of trouble. Alright, here we go. Crack the mask. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh! And already the Sharingan is gone, so no more Kamui. Alright. Oof! And yeah, no more Kamui. Oh, that's so cool. And the leg.
Lost your humanity as well.
On the
Oh,
path
wow.
of the dark side, it
A
is
kindred spirits. Oh, 10 tails already. Alright.
impressive.
You know it's crazy when that's all Vader has to say. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's the God Tree. Oh.
No.
And the 10 tails Shinshiriki. Okay.
This is inevitable.
Great voice acting, I gotta say. As if Vader wasn't already doing a great job. Oh, and here comes the orbs. Oh, that's a hand. Oh. If they did do that once, I'd be disappointed. Oh, that looks straight out of The Force Awakens. Okay, so he's firing bullets, like the laser shots at him, but that's cool.
This gift and die.
Too late.
Oh. He's actually activating the infinite Tsukuyomi. Alright. Oh no, this is about to get really emotional, isn't it? Oh no, it is. Oh no. Oh. That's so sad. Oh.
You are liberated from hell. Find peace in the next life.
I got chills from that. Oh, is that the end? Did Vader lose?
KO! Well,
Okay,
Vader was able to
I'll
beat
take the L,
Obi-Wan,
I guess.
But he just couldn't handle Obito.
This was a fairly complex matchup. Both Darth Vader and Obito were roughly even in power and speed, so it truly came down to
Okay,
their
yeah.
skill and
And it's-
arsenals.
And
Right,
boy,
yeah.
They have some deep bags of tricks. Even some of the same tricks. Both could fend off mental
Combat,
attacks.
yeah,
Both
Vader
could
survived,
move
but-
things around with their
Fair
minds.
enough,
And
yeah.
they both even had options to instantly kill each other.
Okay, yeah.
Vader could simply force crush Obito's body, but Obito could just as easily rip out Vader's soul. However, Obito had a few more impressive options available to him, edging out just enough to earn a win.
For starters, Kamui made Obito extremely difficult just to touch, let alone
Yeah.
injure. And as a Jinchuriki, he could regenerate from half of his body getting destroyed. While the dark side could help Vader survive extreme conditions, it obviously can't regrow limbs.
Right, yeah.
Plus, thanks to his wide array of jutsu, Obito would eventually overwhelm Vader.
Fair, I
While
guess.
chakra may normally be a limited source of energy, unlike the Force, the Ten Tails provided Obito with an unlimited supply.
Mm.
And since chakra is both spiritual and physical energy, this means Obito would be able to fight on indefinitely.
Last but not least,
All
Vader's
right.
preference for lightsaber combat means that he'd be up close and personal with Obito, right? Which left him vulnerable to getting disintegrated by one
Right,
of the
okay, yeah, he is a
before,
much more up
or
close and
even
personal
worse,
fighter.
Sucked up into the
Yeah.
Kamui dimension. Yeah, don't forget about that. Not only would he have no way out, he probably wouldn't even be able to tap into the Force while stuck there. Game over. Have fun starving to death, I guess. Wonder how long you can feed on hate.
Darth Vader may have had a tenacity.
Probably a
that
pretty
few
long
others
time,
could
but
match.
still.
Against Obito's similar might, busted
All
regeneration,
right.
and overwhelming range
I
of
can already
abilities,
tell this is
there
going to be a
was
highly
no
contentious
mistake.
battle.
In the end,
Like-
Vader's victory just wasn't meant to be.
The winner
Wow, all
is
right.
Obito Uchiha.
Okay. I'll
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We have a
I'll
new
probably
death metal
need a-
releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join
I'll,
button to
I'll,
get new
I'll,
perks and
I'm probably
extra
going to need a few
content.
days to
Planet
fully
level members
process
get
and
to
get
see
my
death
whole
battles
thoughts
before
on
anyone
all of that
else, so
out of
don't
the
miss
way.
out.
So, wait, that's oh, the Phoenix versus Raven. I'll get to that in a second, but okay, so, huh? All right, but okay, Vader versus Obito. I do think that limiting like what they could do with Legends Vader was probably the death nail. Because I know Vader's got some really impressive stuff. It's just that Yeah, huh. Um, I'm kind of speechless, honestly. I am, like, I don't really have anything else to say. I think I said it already in, like, during that ad, but, like, yeah, why I thought, like, Vader was probably gonna lose. So, like, I'll take the L. Like, now I'm, like, I've only gotten 3 matches right out of 5, so, this season, so far. We'll see how Phoenix vs. Raven goes. I have no thoughts on Phoenix vs. Raven, even though I really do like Raven. I just, yeah. Oh, crap, Raven's a returning combatant. I completely forgot that Raven was in a death battle before. It was against Twilight from My Little Pony, of all things. Raven versus Twilight Sparkle. That just occurred to me. Oh my, that's 2 returning combatants in a row. Oh my goodness. Alright, but anyway, I need to get my thoughts back on track about Vader versus Obito. I'm probably gonna need, like, a week or so to, like, fully, like, get my thoughts out on this one, because when it comes to this fight, I fully intended on Vader winning, so it's going to take a bit for my mind to, like, process that death battle, determine that he would lose. So, yeah, and hopefully, like, the Q&A or whatever is going to be, like, is going to provide more information, because, like, honestly, yeah, the Star Wars fan base can be quite intense when it comes to this stuff, and plus I kept hearing all these things about, like, you know, anyone who's seen Vader in anything other than the movies is kind of laughing at the Naruto fans who've never seen Vader in anything but the movies. But, yeah, like, I mean, I don't even know which is worse. Is the Naruto, because the Naruto fan base is laughing at the Star Wars fan base, but the Star Wars fan base can be known to be intense, just as intense as the Naruto fan base can be when Naruto characters lose. So, yeah, I mean, if the fight between, you know, Kakashi and Obi-Wan is any indication. But yeah, this was, yeah, like I said, I'm just looking for things to say at this point, and I'm very quickly running out. Oh well, like, next time's gonna be fun, but, because we're probably gonna get into a lot of cosmic shenanigans that we just weren't able to get into with Raven versus Twilight. But yeah, considering the Phoenix Force is, like, the counter to, you know, Wanda's Chaos Force from, if you remember last season, Wanda, you know, the Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just prattling at this point. So yeah, So yeah, I got nothing to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.